Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, guys, these shows are always live, no edits. You're getting my genuine self, my genuine beliefs. As soon as I record this sucker, I upload it. So, yeah, this is like live theater, guys. This is as live as it gets. So, as you can see right now, I am showing off one of my walking liberties. And see, I have the 1945. I'm only getting this specific year. Very, very sought after. Very expensive. And the premiums, aside from silver in general, the premiums on these walking liberties, 1945, they have just been going up and up and up. It's even shocking to me how expensive a single one has gotten. On a deal, I'm seeing them as expensive as $16, $17 each, and that's on a deal. So, of course, if you have something really, really nice, something, of course, less circulated, maybe some errors, I can see them going easily into the hundreds. And I've already seen some going for like 50, 60, 70 bucks. And to me, that's a crazy amount for one of those coins. Rich Dad told his son, we have to teach people how to be capitalists because our school systems are teaching them to be communists. We've lost our freedom of speech, and now they're coming after our guns. They've even come after our sense of humor. If you laugh at certain things now, you're attacked. Simply by laughing. There's something rotting in this country, and we're teaching the majority of Americans' children to be victims. Our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers and those before them fought hard for this country, and unfortunately, we have a school system now making our future generations victims. Look at the reality of the world. The biggest failures tend to be the most successful. But when you have a victim mentality, you'll never give yourself the opportunity to fail, and ultimately, we fail our way to success. We are now seeing delinquencies across credit cards 5 times greater than during the financial crisis in 2009. Don't fool yourself. Americans are in dark times. 1 in 4 can't afford to keep the lights on, but they're telling us a soft landing is coming. For context, 20 million Americans can't even afford to pay a simple utility bill. There's not going to be a Fed pivot this year. The cost to service the enormous debt is only getting more expensive. So how are Americans going to be able to offset the rising cost of everything? People are just going to continue to default, and the situation will increasingly get much worse. Cars are already being sold. Airbnbs are already being sold. Assets in general are already being sold to keep one's head over water. So if you're prepared with stable income, money in the bank, cash and silver at home, food in the pantry, great credit, this is going to be the greatest investment opportunity in your lifetime. Mark my words. In 2009, a few Americans were able to go out and buy properties, start businesses, and create unseen wealth. The exact same thing is happening now. We're living in it. Are you prepared? The U.S. national debt is rising by $1 trillion every 100 days. This isn't even exaggerated. This is the disturbing truth. $1 trillion every 100 days. In McAllen, Texas, 51% of people are behind on debt. El Paso, Texas, 46%. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 45%. Greenbergs, North Carolina, 44%. On average, 36% of Americans are behind on bills. We're already in the process of the erosion of the middle class. These next couple of years are going to be extremely important. Acquire as many assets while you still can. Property, precious metals, guns and bullets, cryptocurrency, food and water. It's kind of just common sense, folks, but clearly common sense is not common. And it shows with our citizens. It shows with so many people living in this country. And I'm talking about the closest people to us, our friends, our family, you know. Very, very few people now are financially responsible. Very, very few people are actually buying precious metals like gold and silver. Very few people, Americans, even veterans I see, they don't even own guns. They don't even own bullets. Imagine that. Imagine that. They fought for this country, and not even they understand the necessity of protecting themselves, the privilege of being able to protect themselves. 1889. 1889, and what year is this one right here? Another Silver Morgan. 1886. Jeez, a long time ago. This goes back almost to to the Civil War. A little bit after the Civil War, of course, but very close to it. That's how old these coins are. Makes you question, are we facing another civil war here in America? Is another civil war, you know, about to hit? Are we already in it? These cyber attacks they keep warning about. I mean, what's the next step? Some of the most smartest people, experts, they're saying that we got a year left, if that. 2 years tops before you know what hits the fan and the unbelievable happens here in America. Everybody thought that the pandemic of COVID was far-fetched. Everybody said, oh no, that would never happen. They're never going to close down all the businesses. They're never going to make everybody get vaccinated. They're not going to go to that extreme. Well, they went to that extreme, and a lot of people who didn't admit to being endorsers, they were 100% endorsers, and there was a lot of them. Of course, there was backlash. Not everybody got vaccinated, but it was a very complex, complicated time. So something like that can occur, you know, so chaotic, so divisive. For one to think that a cyber attack can take place, an EMP attack can take place, something that just alters America as we know it overnight forever, for them to believe that can occur, they're in for a rude awakening, because you might not think it'll happen, yet we have all these billionaires, all the ultra rich, all the ruling class. They're building bunkers, they're buying gold, they're storing food, they're storing water, they're buying weapons. But they're not wrong, right? That's just coincidence what they're doing. That's just coincidence what they're doing. And if you're doing that, you're a conspiracy theorist, right? Oh yeah, but the rich people are doing it. The people who have all the money are doing it. The people who push agendas, who push manipulation, who push control, they're doing it. Yeah, but if you're doing it, no, you're a conspiracy theorist. You're going overboard if you're doing it. It's funny how people's perceptions work. And for those who are still questioning, why has America fallen apart? Why are we where we're at right now? Stop wondering and start looking at the citizens that surround us. 1929. This buffalo head is in very, very good condition. I don't believe I'm selling it, but just looking at it right now, I mean, makes me definitely want to put it on my list of sales. I know this would sell very quick. Yeah, just very, very, very nice condition. Remember, I don't encapsulate those. I do encapsulate my Mercury dimes. I do encapsulate my standard troy ounces. But of course, not everything is encapsulated. Like even these Walking Liberties. These I definitely do want to be encapsulating along with my Franklin half dollars. I just, you know, I haven't looked as well, but I haven't seen any capsules this size. I'm sure they're out there. I just had to look and try to get my hands on some. But see, those are coins I don't necessarily want to sell. I certainly want to have a pile of Walking Liberties. I certainly want to have a pile of the Franklin half dollars. And of course, the 1964 Kennedy dollars as well. Those half dollars, and then the Dwight D. Eisenhower half dollars. But folks, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Let's see how much longer this goes on. Every day I'm averaging a good amount of subscribers. I'm already past 200 subscribers. Every time I'm releasing a video now, I'm getting over 100 views. I've gone up to as much as over 2,000 views. And recently I've been hitting, 1,000 here, 500 here, 400 here. So it's like, I'm not the most popular guy on YouTube. Not even close. But I'm noticing a lot of people are enjoying what I'm talking about. The love for silver is always there. I'm clearly a genuine person who owns silver, who loves silver, and I'm always going to be endorsing silver. It's done nothing but benefits for my life, and nothing but benefits for my households, for my wife, and for my son. I mean, this benefits them greatly. But folks, as always, this is Silver Dad Knows. Go to my subscription. Remember, you can see my eBay link. You can go and look at my collection, see what you like. You hit me up. Hey, I watch your videos. I'll sell you any of my coins that you're choosing at cost. I will hook you up, especially if you're one of my subscribers. In God we trust. So as always, folks, this was Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. Seek God. We all need to be, especially in today's world. This is Silver Dad Knows. God bless America.